Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about how I paid off $10,000 worth of credit card debt in a year. I'm not sharing this to make anyone feel bad or ashamed about their financial situation. I simply want to share what worked for me as I continue my journey through the next 1,000 days until retirement. One day, I finally admitted to myself that I was tired of living with so much credit card debt. I was making the minimum payments every month, but never felt like I was getting ahead. At the same time, I was still shopping here and there and adding new purchases to my cards. It felt like I was going in circles. I would make a payment, charge something else, and then wonder why my balances weren't going down. The debt was always there, and I knew I didn't want to carry it all into retirement. That's when I decided I needed to do more than make the minimum payments. I needed a plan that would allow me to see progress and keep me motivated. With the snowball method, you focus on paying off your smallest debt first while continuing to make the minimum payments on everything else. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you take the money you were paying towards that bill and apply it to your next one. For me, seeing one balance disappear gave me the motivation I needed to keep going on. When I paid off a credit card, I closed the account. I knew closing the account may affect my credit score, but my priority was having fewer credit cards and less temptations to fall back into the same patterns of overspending. Now, let me tell you how I made the plan work. I used money from my part time job to pay off the debt. Every time I received a paycheck, I already knew which credit card that money was going towards. I scheduled the payment to come out on the same day I was paid. I did that because I knew myself. If I allowed the money to sit in my checking account, I might find other reasons to spend it, or would convince myself that I needed to keep the money for something else. By scheduling the payment immediately, I didn't give myself time to make excuses. The money had a job before it even reached my hands. This method may not work for everybody, but it was exactly what I needed. Another thing that helped me was selling on eBay. I started selling clothing, accessories, and other items around my home that I no longer wanted or used. I thought to myself, if I donate these things and someone else buys them to resell, why can't I sell them myself and use the money to pay off more debt? I like to call this making money while I slept. I could list an item, go about my day, and sometimes wake up to a sale. Of course, every item didn't sell immediately, and every sale wasn't a large one, but small amounts add up over time. I arranged my eBay payouts to come weekly. Whenever I received a payout, no matter how big or small, I applied that money to my credit card balance. It could have been $5, $20, or $50. I didn't tell myself that a small payment wouldn't make a difference. Every dollar brought me closer to paying off another bill. Over time, I became excited about those balances going down. Paying off one card gave me the energy to move on to the next one. Instead of getting excited about buying something new, I became excited about seeing a zero balance. Now I understand that everyone's financial situation is different. Not everyone can work a part time job because of family obligations, health concerns, or other responsibility. And not everyone has items that they can sell. But if you're able to earn a little extra money, sell a few unused items, or redirect even a small amount towards your debt, it may be the start you've been waiting for. I still have more debt to pay off, but paying off $10,000 showed me that I can do this. When I look back, I realize I was buying many things I didn't need and sometimes never used. I shopped because I was bored, because something was on sale, or because I imagined how good I would look in an outfit, even though I didn't have anywhere to wear it. But setting my retirement date changed the way I think about spending. I now have 1,000 days to prepare for the life that I want, and I'm more determined than ever to reduce my debt before I retire. When I'm shopping now, I try to pause and ask myself, am I buying this for the life I'm actually living today or for a life I'm imagining that may never happen? That one question has helped me walk away from many unnecessary purchases. My debt free journey isn't over, but I'm proud of the progress that I've made. I'm taking it one bill, one payment, and one day at a time. Thank you so much for watching. If you're also working on paying off debt or preparing for your retirement, let me know in the comment what is working for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.